Hello and welcome back again, my friend, to the Bitcoin price prediction or Bitcoin forecast or BTC price prediction. This is Thomas with you again. We came back in another video. So, if you are a long-term trader, stick with us only here in the daily. If you are a swing trader, go to the 4 hours. And if you are a scalper and day trader, go to 30 minutes. And you're going to find timeline down in the description of that video. So, go down and choose depending your trading style and the time it will suit your trading style. So, let's start our lesson of today. By the way, before we even start, you watching me now, are you not yet subscriber? Why, my friend? Make sure to subscribe to our channel and turn the bell notification on to receive all our latest updates and videos. Or you can even join us in Telegram. The link of our Telegram is in the first comment, because in Telegram you're going to be notified more quicker than here in YouTube. You done it? Welcome to the family. So let's start our lesson of today. As you see, the Bitcoin, what it gave us here today, it gave us here another green candle. That meant the Bitcoin, it doesn't want to fall down. It will stay in here sideways. And that's what us we said it in the last Friday, where we analyzed the option. By the way, people, they've been with us, they remember those things. But you, if you just came, let me explain it to you. Last Friday, we said it like that. We said options, they are over here. They are majority of the pots. Pots that if you never trade options. I'm talking here about just Bitcoin options. We said here at 22k there is majority of the pots, and the pots that mean the people they want to buy or they are ready to buy if the Bitcoin fall down to 22k, and it doesn't fall down. As you see it, it's staying here. And over here at 24,500, over here, they are the majority of the calls. Majority of those people there, if the Bitcoin came there, then they are going to sell. And that's what it's looking here. It's looking the Bitcoin is going to close all the week here inside that zone. That's how it look like. Because till now there is not clear picture for the bull run, and there is no one want to sell if the Bitcoin fall down. No one want to sell. Those people they buying from them from 15k, they don't want to sell, and that's what me have been telling you. I've been telling you the Bitcoin maybe it will never go back to that 15k, because if you remember us, we used to have here a wage or a megaphone. It's getting broke here, go up, it fall down, it test it again here. Now it go back up. Now we still waiting another wave to come to go up more, because till now it came a lot of price action indicating the market is going to fall down, but there is nothing till now happening. And now here, look what the market gave us here, because yesterday, if you remember, we show you here the three patterns here, but today it came here, the green candle here, and that one indicating that the market will go back up, but till now we couldn't break that high. That one here was still holding the Bitcoin from going up. As you see it, we came just till here, then it's showing there a tail, that's why you see the Bitcoin is staying here. But the good news, the buyers they came powerful than the before. Now let's go into see the volume, what it's telling us what's happening here exactly, guys. But the volume is telling us here. So let's see it together. The volume is telling us there is no power, no buyers, no sellers yet. Majority of those people here, they are just market makers who live in the Bitcoin staying here sideways. Why? Let me show you why. To explain those things to you. If you came here down and we zoom in here, that volume like that together, what you see in here? Look with me here. That the candle who came today, that one here, the green one, that the candle who came today, it hasn't break that level here. So the volume is very, very dry here today. So you need to be careful about those things me I'm showing you here. As you see, when it came the sellers, there used to be bigger volume here, but now there is no volume. The Bitcoin is dry. And even if you're using the Bollinger Band, you're going to find Bollinger Band in 4 hours it started getting like that and like that, as if it's going to give you a bottom of the neck. So even that one you need to be careful about that, because that indicating there is a big move coming. We don't know exactly tell where, up or down, but tell now it's showing to us the Bitcoin it's flat. We are in a very, very flat market. And here, as we said it before, we said we got here a very clear flag tail now. And as you see it, till now we haven't touched the lower of it, and that's what me told you in one video. I told it's going to stay sideways here. Here it will touch it here, then after that it will going up, because there is no one now want to sell. People they buy from down, no one of them want to sell. All of them they still holding the Bitcoin of them here. So that's what me have been telling you. If you are a long-term trader, at it, they say you are in a very, very, very huge discount on the Bitcoin. It will never go back to that levels. Those levels you see now, it will never go back to them. That's what us we've been saying in 2017, 2018, when the Bitcoin it used to be $6,000, $3,000. Some people they used to say, oh, blah, blah. Used to tell them it will never go back to there. Now look where we are. Those people, they buy from 3,000 and 4,000. Look where we are now. We are 23K. That's what me I told you when we are at 15K, buy Bitcoin. Now we are at 23K. I tell it to you again. Started buying Bitcoin. Just they say once a week, once a month. Just they say, hey, like that, you're going to be rich in the future. That's my advice to you. So here, there is nothing new here in the daily. We're still waiting what's going to happen. Now let's go into see the coming news, which is coming today. So let's go in there. Not the coming news for today, as you see it. We got the CPI of the Eurozone, or inflation of Eurozone. Even them, they are going to be slower like the American one now. Then we got the one of USA, that initial jobless claim. Over here, the saying is going to fall down, but we don't know. Let's see it, because the previous one, it used to be 159. Because that one, it needs to be higher than the previous one to tell you the Fed doing the right job. But today it happened something very, very, very bad to US economic. You know the yield, the 10 years yield. Those ones, people, they buy them because they know interest rate is going to be high for some time. The 10-year yield of USA, it rose by 4%. That meant what the view for big whales, for big investors, the interest rate is going to take long high. It will not fall down quickly, because that's what it's telling us. Because if you're connecting the dots together, the Fed want inflation to fall down to 2%. Inflation is it at 6%, 6.3, 6 something like that, but it's very hard to fall down more. So what they are going to do, they are going to increase interest rate more, and for them to start lowering interest rate will take ages for them to do that. That way you see the yield, they are going up, or the 10-year yield, they are going up. That way you see a lot of scarcity go back to the market, because people deciding interest rate is going to stay high for some time till now. That's another story. But us here in the Bitcoin, we are very close to the halving cycle. That we're going to make the Bitcoin to jump and not to be correlated to US stocks. That's another story. And here, our friend, the table of us we're looking at it every day here. Look at it, what it's telling us today. As you see it, all US stocks today, they be in red, excepted the Dow Jones. The Dow Jones, why it go up? Because the 10-year yield, just being talking about it now. And over here, the SP is being falling down, not that much, because me have been following it all the whole day. The Nasdaq, same thing. The market is very flat, it doesn't move. And even here, the VIX, as you see it, it's still above 20. Used to be 2070 something. Now we are 2058. When it fall down slightly a little bit, but not that much. And even the US dollar is staying in his place. So there is nothing happening today. The market is being very flat. People are still waiting, because that month, the half of it, we got interest rate decision and all those things. That way you see people, they still waiting till now, because till now there is no clear picture. I think everything is too clear here. Now let's go into see the Bitcoin, what it's doing today in the 4 hours. So let's go in there. Here we are in the 4 hours. Over here is only for swing trading. Yes, you are right. Over here, me, I enter from here. People, they been with me for some time. They remember that. I enter from here. And even in the last video, show you I enter from here. Exactly here in that candle here. And I told you I put the stop loss down here. I enter long from here. And I put stop loss down here in that level here and take profit. I put it here. I'm talking here about just swing trading. Till now, it's showing, look at it, what it's doing here. It's staying sideways here, but also we are going up a little bit. And what me I told you in the last video, you can find it still in the channel. We make it like that. I told you people, they haven't entered with me from here. If it's breaking up there from here, we'll have you enter today, as you see it. And look what it done today here. Look with me here, very clear here. Let me change that color. Look here, it fell down, it touched the trend line. Now it's showing going back up. Now if it go back and breaking the last high, that means the Bitcoin, it will go back up till here. That's a scenario. And another scenario, maybe from here is going to fall down and to break lower here. If it fall down, breaking here and hitting the stop loss, I'm going to enter short. So depending you do the same thing. People, they enter with me from here. Now we are in profit, a little bit of profit, not that much, but our stop is still safe down here. And people, they just enter today from here, from that wage I just showed you yesterday here. Look at it, how I draw it. And I just told you we got a wage here. That wage here is getting broke now. And now the market go back, it tested test it again, and over here it's going up back upward. So even that one is a scenario, but it need to break for us that last high here. And here now, look what it's trying to give us here, the market. It tried to give you here like a double bottom here, very clear. To see it very clear here, you just came here, you change it from candles to a line like that, and it's going to be clear for you here, a double bottom here. Look at it. That's the first, that's the second, but till now it hasn't breaking for us the neckline which is here. Look at it here. You see those ones here, those last peak here used to be here a very stronger support. Now it's become like a resistance here. As you see it, till now we haven't break it. We need to break it again up for us to continue it upward. But the good news here, also we're still in an uptrend. That's the good news here. I think picture is too clear here, and we got something else here. Let me show it to you. We got those ones. You remember that I told you that blue one is the 200 moving average, the simple moving average, and that one, the red one, is the 50 moving average. As you remember me, I told you also we are stuck here. We need to break it. And look what happened here. It break it up, then it fall down. He test again the 200. Now it's showing here. Also, we are breaking again here above. As you see it, let me zoom it a little bit. Look with me here. You see, we break here, then we go back again. We test here the 200 moving average. Now we are going back up. We need now to break that last high where it happened here. Those candles here. So still now also we haven't break it up, so it's still early for us thinking of the market will going back upward. But the good news, also we're staying in our uptrend till now. The 50 moving average is above the 200, and the 200 is still a very stronger support till now. Hasn't been broke. As you see it, the market it came, it touched it here, and now it's showing going back upward. So that's why us we came here, and we drawing those wages here like that, and we drawing the first one. Also we enter, me and the people they been with me for some time from here. The second one we draw it from here like that and like that, and now it's showing to us it's breaking here, went up, now it came down to test it again. Now it needs to break for us the last high which is here, indicating the market will going up back upward again. So the last high which is here, that one here, and the market is showing now it's going back upward to break it. That's a good news here. So over here in the 4 hours it's showing to us the market is going back upward to here, and also we are going to collect in the premium or the profit also we enter from here, and people did just enter from here, even them they are going to collecting the profit. The stop loss is down here. If the market started moving, I'm going to start move it upward, and people they know those things with us for some time now. Now let's go into our other indicator what it's saying today, guys. So let's go in there. That one here, if you remember, I told you couldn't break here in the last video, but today it's showing its break, then it went back again here. So also we staying stuck here in that middle here. So there is nothing to push Bitcoin to go more higher here, as you see it. So also we still waiting what's going to happen, if we are going to break up or no. Till now we haven't break here, but also we enter because of the price action, because those ones they are just oscillators. We don't need to follow oscillators, and we base our trading because of oscillators. Also we base our trading because of the price action, and the price action is better because the price action it doesn't repent itself. Those ones it might you're going to find it here few hours, you're going to find it fall down. That way me follow price action. Those ones they are just filters. As you see, also we talking now, and it's breaking above here. That man, the bulls they came back again, so you're going to see it going back upward. And over here we got at that white one is a divergence line. We need to make a close eye at it, and also we came back every day to analyze for you. I think picture is too clear here. Now let's go into our other indicator what it's saying. That one here, people they been with me, they remember those things. Also we used to have here, our indicator is it here at the oversold area. Second thing, we are in a very stronger supply and demand zone, as you see it here. Third thing, and that one is the most important part, is the price action. Me, I used to have here, that wage here is getting broke. Me, the first one I enter from here. Yesterday I told you here, you can find it just in yesterday video. We just give you here a wage like that. We told you to enter if it's breaking up. It's getting broke here. So we'll have you enter from here. Now you need to be in, going with it, and the stop loss of you put it here. Take profit, you put it high here. That's the first scenario if it's going back upward here. Another scenario, it can happen even that one, because look at it over here. He tried to give you here like a channel like that. Even that one it can happen. It can come till here to touch it here, then after that to go back. Even that one it can happen. Who knows? But for the people they haven't entered again, I'm going to give you another scenario. If you see us, we enter at the first entry from here, as you remember it. If you haven't entered, I told you from here. That's the second entry. The third entry. Now, for people they haven't entered with us from the first and the second. Over here, as you see it. You see now how I draw it or no? Let me explain it to you again. You see here, that last high here, and that peak here. You see it? You connecting them like that by a line, and down here, you do it like that. You still have here a wage. If that one came and breaking up here, if you haven't entered with us from the first and the second, you can enter again if it's breaking up. And for the short, it's staying in his place. If it fall down here and it's breaking down here, we're going to enter short, and the stop loss of us, it's staying here. But if you enter from here, you can put it here, down here, depending on you and about your money management strategy and how much money you risk in. I think picture is too clear here. Now let's go into 30 minutes to see what the Bitcoin doing today in 30 minutes. So let's go in there. Here we are in 30 minutes. Here in 30 minutes, the last video I told you like that. I remember it very well. Like that. I told you we got here a down channel like that. I told you if it's getting broke, enter long. Where it's getting broke? Here. Look at it. You can find all that in our last video. Look at it. It's getting broke here. Yes or no? So when it's getting broke here, we'll have you enter long. You go till here. Now it fell down again. Look at it. It go back again to here. Now here what we got. Look with me what we got here. We still have here an uptrend like that. You can even make here like that. A triangle now. If that one came and breaking up here, you can enter long. If that one fall down and break a lower here, you enter short. Remember that. You saw me how I draw it or no? Look with me. You came to that low, that one, and that one. Then you draw it like that. And in the top, you came to that one and that one. And you connecting them like that. Look with me. What is giving you here? You got here a triangle. So that one, if it came and breaking above here, you enter long. If it came and break a lower here, you enter short. And by the way, someone he asked me about where me I'm analyzing, as you see it here. Look with me here. What you seeing? The Bitcoin US dollar index. That's why me I analyze. I'm not analyzing in a broker or something, because if you go into the broker, you're going to find chart different than over here. But that one is more accurate than the other. That's just an extra information to you. So now let's go into see our indicators, what they saying. Our indicator, as you see, as we used to be yesterday here. Yes or no? And we used to have here a divergence. If you remember it, people they been with us for some time. Us we enter from here a short. From here exactly we enter a short. Now here in that level where we are now, our indicator is not down here at the oversold area. Yes or no? It's coming from overbought, but it's not yet touching here oversold area. Should we enter long? Should we enter short? No, nothing now. We just need to wait, because that one is just an oscillator. It's giving us places where we need to looking for buy and where we need to looking for short. But here now us we are going to follow price action. Look with me and look with me here. If that one came and breaking above here, you're going to see the Bitcoin is going back to 24k above or 25k. If that one came down here and break a lower here, it's going to fall down, but just to here. You see it till where? Till the just low here, that one. Because Bitcoin going down, it will not go to nowhere, because no one is selling. Majority of the people they buying from down, no one of them want to sell. That's it. No one want to sell. People they are just buying Bitcoin and holding it. That's why me I told you, even you started buying and holding a little bit. Don't just scalp and day trade all your capital. Buy and hold some crypto and scalp a little bit percentage of your capital to make a daily living. But for long term, you need to invest. You need to remember those things I have given you. Everything is too clear, guys? So that's it for that video. And please don't forget to support us by just smashing the like button, writing down a comment. You done it? Thank you very, very, very much, my friend. And I appreciate all the help I get from you guys. See you in another video. Bye for now.